Welcome, mothers, fathers, family, and friends. My name is Gina Harris, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep, and I will be your MC today. I am honored to welcome you to the Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep Virtual Remembrance Walk. Wherever you are joining us from, we want to join you in honoring your baby and raising awareness for pregnancy and infant loss. Once you have watched the virtual walk, we encourage you to go and do something special. Take a walk at a special place, maybe go to the cemetery or go to another place that reminds you of your baby. At that time, we encourage you to release the balloon that we have included in your package. I would like to introduce to you our musicians, Kylene Nowakowski and Dave Preston, singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, the dreams that you dare to. Why can't too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white, the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands. How do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me.
Thank you, Kylene and Dave. I would like to thank all of you for participating in this walk, and many of you created fundraising pages in memory of your baby, and we would like to thank each and every one of you for your fundraising in memory of your baby to help other families. I'd like to announce our top fundraising teams for the Remembrance Virtual Walk, and those are the families that have raised $500 or more. The Brennan family, Wyatt Hunter's team, Mason Orion, Sadie Rose, and Webb's Love. All the funds raised will go towards the Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep mission. It is because of your assistance in this last year we were able to serve almost 800 more families than we did the year before. It is sobering to think that you have personally impacted hundreds of parents and families who will unfortunately walk in our shoes one day. Thank you for leaving a legacy in memory of your babies. Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep was founded by Sandy Putsch and Cheryl Haggard in 2005. It is my honor to introduce Cheryl Haggard, the mother of baby Maddox, and my dear friend.
I publicly admit and wish that this organization didn't need to exist. I wish no parent would ever have to bury a child. I would rather be at home today with my son, watching in awe and wonder at his simple being. I wish that for all of us. After attending the Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep Remembrance Walks this year, I imagined the little shadows of our children wrapped in our arms, holding onto our legs or our hands, even playing with the new friends that they had just met. This image in my mind brings hope to my heart. I want to talk just a little bit about the new TV series called This Is Us. The words the doctor spoke to a new father really resonated in my soul. This man's wife just delivered triplets. Only one was born still due to a cord accident. The doctor speaks to the new father very compassionately, trying to explain to him what is going on. He even shares with the new father his loss from many years ago and the reason why he is a doctor today. He tells this new father that he will be bringing 2 babies home from the hospital, and if he's lucky, he will be bringing 3 home with him. It was those words right there that spoke to my heart. If you are lucky, you will be bringing 3 home with you. Some of us are lucky or blessed, whichever term you choose to use, that we are able to bring our babies home. Maybe not physically, but spiritually, in our hearts, in our minds, and in our souls. Most of us have the love and support of a spouse or a partner. Most of us have the support of extended family and friends who not only remember our babies, but allow us to share them and talk about them in a present tense, not a past tense. But sadly, there are those of us who don't have that support, not from a spouse, not from family, and not even from friends. These newly grieving families are told to forget about their babies. They are told to go have another one, and they are asked, why do you want to remember such a sad time in your lives? Those friends and families saying this don't understand that while yes, this is a sad time in our lives, it didn't start out that way. While we all might remember getting a positive pregnancy test and being nervous, I'm sure once the nervousness subsided, we were all thrilled. And in that very second, our lives changed. Our future changed. We started planning on being a family, and remember, families come in many shapes and sizes. While the death of my son was a sad time in my life, and I know sad is not the best word to describe it, he wasn't an event in my life. Our babies are not events. They are real, not were real. They continue to be a part of our lives, and you continue to be a parent to them. Grief is lonely and isolating for those who don't have the support from a spouse, a partner, or family and friends. So what do? They find a community. Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep is your community. A community not only made up of bereaved parents, but also siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and friends. This is a community of understanding and acceptance. My first interaction with the bereavement community started in Colorado. I suddenly found myself surrounded with women who I had never met before, who shared with me their story of loss only after they had learned of mine. These women found me. These women reached out to me. And after Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep was created, an online forum was created also. I suddenly found myself virtually reaching out to other moms, other dads. Gerald's mom, Cadence's mom, Anthony's mom, and Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep photographers I had never met in person began sharing with me their stories of their babies. These parents and volunteers were part of my first experience in the healing powers of support in an online bereavement community. While the stories of our children may be different, the stories of our losses are the same. I have become familiar with stories of families comparing their loss to another family, and there should be no comparison. It shouldn't matter if your loss is days or weeks into your pregnancy. It shouldn't matter if your loss was in your second or your third trimester. And it shouldn't matter that your baby never took a breath outside of your womb or only lived days, months, or years. What does matter is that we have all lost a child, we have all lost a dream, and we have all lost a part of our future. Our hearts are broken and we can't catch our breath, and we all grieve. And in that sense, we all journey together. Some of us are further ahead in our journey and are the light for those who follow. 12 years ago, I was happy and pregnant, living in a perfect bubble. The death of a child only happened to other people. My mother had lost a baby, and I had 2 friends that had lost babies. I never thought that would happen to me. In the weeks and months following the death of my son, I never thought I would be a spokesperson for this community with a part of my heart missing, but yet shining my light for you, and sometimes even walking blindly in the dark with you. The grief and pain I experience, and notice how I didn't say experienced, but the grief and the pain that I experienced from the death of my son has never gotten any easier. It will never go away. I have just become stronger to carry it with me, and you will too. The best advice that I could give to a newly bereaved parent is to embrace your grief. Make friends with it. Know that your love and your grief will walk with you hand in hand throughout the rest of your life.
We will be reading all the babies' names we are honoring today. Please welcome our readers, Danny Espinoza, Karen Cranford, and Erica Ramey.
Aiden. Jacelyn Adaria Abrams. Jada Charnel Shoto. Morgan Brooke. Hadley Marie Albrecht. Abigail Grace Anderson. Mason Orion Anderson. Abel Alexander Arana. Pistachio Babcock. Hope Grace Barno. Keller Norman Bartlett. Baby Beard. Zachary Ryan Bem. Max Taylor Bem. Tenley Marie Benschoter. Crystal Rose Burke. Ella Claire Blackburn. Aubrey Maria Bowman Shermer. Gregory Dale Bausman. Savannah Louise Bowen. Arenia Barbara Brennan. Linus Augustine Brennan. Peyton Brindisi. Elijah James Brindisi. Twin A Brindisi. Twin B Brindisi.
Bentley Owen Brock. Oliver Wayne Brock. Gabriel Mason Broderick. Abigail Estelle Brown. Sage Christopher Bruncalamero. Maximus Ezekiel Buck. Baby Buckingham. Anderson Taylor Burke. Remington Isaiah Burns. Finley Jade Burpee. Emily Hope Burpee. Jeremy James Cadwell. Owen Henry Cow. Gracie Charon. Miguel E. Chong. Nathan Lee Chong. Kaizen Marie Clausel. Amelia Marie Cliver. Baby Boy Collier. Ethan Weston Cook. Hannah Adeline Crow. Willow Meredith Crow. Madeline Claire Crum. Baby Cunningham. Evan Isaiah Cunningham.
Baby Curtis. Rebecca Ann Curtis. Henry B. Custis. Olivia Abigail Dakanai. Audrey Javier Dakanai. Maggie Anne Marie Daly. Cassandra Elizabeth Daniels. Giacomo Marcantonio Datillo. Jesse James Davis. Emmeline Nicole D'Angelo. Cash Eli Debate. Baby D Debate. Charlotte May Deffenbaugh. Daniel Hamish Deichman. Carissa Rose DeMillord. Joseph Webb DeMoss. Angel Dennison. Lillian Dennison. Dakota Ray DeWin. Lucy Jean DeBerry. Tahira Charlotte Jagal. Damian Wallace Doucette. Clementine Elizabeth Doherty. Walter Thomas Drew. Emily Rose Droshagen. Benjamin Presley Dern.
Cameron K. Edwards. Eli Mitchell Eisenhower. Willow Elise Emerson. Favre Babies. Paige Jonalyn Feidler. Caroline Grace Feller. Caitlin Mary Fessler. Tono Elias Figueroa. Katrina Lynn Fillers. Baby Fletcher Carter. Amy Flores. Caden Pence Foley. Bradley Paul Fouchot. Bradley William Fox. James Peter Foytho. Elisa Ray Fruhoff. Adeline Victoria Margaret Fike. Alexandra Ray Garrigan. Frederick William Gang. Leland Trevor Gillette. Frank Thomas Glowatz. Megan Elizabeth Goldstein. Erica Grace Goldstein. Hope Goldstein. Faith Goldstein.
Nathaniel Patrick Good. Samuel Alexander Good. Amelia Araceli Goodnow. Emerson Jane Gordon. John Wayne Gronke. Brenham Patrick Green. Henry Gruder Morgan. Ziggy Mark Gruder Morgan. Riker Alden Gilkey. Maddox Achilles Haggard. Ariana Caitlin Haynes. Sky Margaret McKay Hannon. Shira Rose Harrell. Jagger Watts Harrington. David Paul Harris. Ethan Robert Harris. Tyler Morgan Hayes. Carmelo Alvin Henderson. Riley Hunter Henich. Clara Jane Hickerson. Emmett Jameson Height. Alexa Grace Holbrook. Haley Marie Holt. Tyler John Holt. Chad Patrick Hoover. Braylon Elijah Hopkins.
Baby Marcus. Amelia Joyce Horn. Noah Lee Houdeling. Hale Benjamin Huber. Brianna Faith Hubel. Zachary James Hughes. Maggie Josephine Hughes. Mary Elizabeth Hughes. Princess Bailey Blaze Hunter. Wyatt William Hunter. Olivia Alice Jacobs. Lillian Grace Jalufka. Nicholas Xavier Jeanty. Elliot Galloway Johansky. Daphne Christine Jones. Aubryn Eileen Karstetter. Baby Kelly. Trinity Ivy Kirchner. Edward Benjamin Collar. Ryden David Cruz. Carl Dominic Kenzig. Madison Janine Kuss. Anna Maria Labady. Madeline Chloe LaChapelle. Mary Frances LaCroix. Ethan Michael Lambert. Aiden Michael Lamps.
Noah Ray Ledger. Chloe Faye Leonard. Carson John Lashinsky. Nova Beatrix Levi. Quentin Chayton Levi. Bastian Kyler Linrod. Kinsey Neal Lloyd. Sophie. Sophia Marie Maggio. Brittany Ryan Maloney. Seamus Patrick Mann. Daniel Michael Marone. Jackson Wilder Mara. Bennett Sage Martin. Kenneth Michael Murrer. Deaton May. Ella Grace McCauley. Amalia Margarita Grace McGeehan. Lillian Faith Meeder. Bella Joy Merkel. Ben Christopher Michael. Mabel Jean Manola. Henry Donald Miller. Ella James Minor. Kenneth J. Minor. Romy Patricia Mitchell.
Valeska Juliana Monaris, Kevin Landry Morin, Julian Morosco, Jacob Morosco, Charlie Aiden Morrissey, Elliot Mudgett, Prince Ezra Mangason Mumbolma, Josephine Veronica Murphy, Mia Murphy, Bibi Muddimer, Serenity Muddimer, Pumpkin Muddimer, Maddox Alexander Nagwai, Daniel Aiden Navis, Baby Neat, Haven Cayenne Nelson, Scarlett Mackenzie Faith Nelson, Athena Paisley Ann Nelson, Trevor Wade Nelson, Robert James Nelson III, Camille Nelson, Amelia Nelson, Carter Scott Ninmer, Baby Jacob, Noah David O'Brien, Kyler Matthew Otley,
Emma Catherine Paget, Faith Elise Padilla, Baby Girl Padilla, Kellen David Papp, James Wyatt Parks, Sean Parcells, James William Passanice, Zane Martin Paskowitz, Sebastian Wild Pelletier, Aiden D. Peters, Hunter James Piper, Holden Gary Piper, Griffin Michael Pittman, Grayson Matthew Pittman, Hayden Reese Pittman, Brandon Malvern Marshall Poor, Elijah Nicholas Portillo, Jasmine Daniela Posada, Colson Matthew Price, Penelope Lucille Price, Zachary Kyle Pringle, Grace Quinn, Riley Dakota Radcliffe, Clara Mayanne Reeder, Charles Michael Rendulick,
Jesse Lee Richards, Jonathan David Richards, Sarah Beth Richards, Peter James Richardson Fournier, Colton Eli Richter, Ariana Grace Roberts, Alexander Christian Roberts, Hudson Drake Roberts, Lauren Marie Robinson, Savannah Joyce Roman, Ella Joy Roth, Francesco Joseph Rotolo, Annie Ruth Rowell, Zayden Merced Ruiz, Kinsley Rose Russo, Joel Raymond Ryan, Charlotte Patricia Ryan, Sophia Elizabeth Ryan, Caleb Parr Sansbury, Layla Saldana, Baby Sanders 1, Baby Sanders 2, Clifford James Sauber, Abigail Christine Saxma, Celeste Schisler. Mia Rosemary Kaylin Schock. Baby Schock.
John Garrett Shore. Paige Elizabeth Schusler. Elijah Eugene Shira. Bethany Grace Shira. Samantha Amy Marguerite Sievert. Clara Elizabeth Silvestri. Baby Sign. Kyle Sign. Sadie Rose Sizemore. Alexander Jedediah Smith. Gerald Kennedy Smith. Gracelyn Jolie Snyder. Nathaniel Raymond Sparnan. Baby girl Sparnan. Gaitlin Michael Dean Squire. Carter Jonah Stamps. Mareha Faith Stark. Charlotte Joanne Stevens. Jolie Delana Stephen. Judson George Stewart. Skylar Donovan Stewart. Stephen Holden Stout. Aaliyah Hazel Stratton. Alexander Salt. Johann Henry Sundby. Gabriel Trigby Sundby.
Tucker Irwin Sutton. Maverick Michelson Ta. Liliana Kathleen Talbot. Talon Nikolai Tanksley. Bliss Carson Tanner. Asher James Taylor. Riley Elizabeth Taylor. Dominic Tells. Noah Hale Tensei. Destiny Hale Tensei. William Landon Thomas. Savannah Rose Thompson. Evelyn Claire Townsend. Tucker Anthony Troyer. Raylyn Grace True. Chandler Milo Tyson. Mallory Alexis Underwood. Dylan Randall Urbick. Abigail Jean Vaca. Colby James Valancourt. Zachary Allen Valancourt. Benjamin Valdez Nassau. Mark David Van Vuren. Kingston Chance Van de Slunt. Luca Adriana Vega. Elisa Josephine Vega.
Owen Nathaniel Vick. Jordan Vick. Avery Vick. Phoenix Leap. Gavin Drake Ware. Logan Alexander Ware. Brighton Robert Watson. Connor Nathaniel Weiland. Christy Mae Winehandle. Aiden Daniel Wells. Bodie Finn Welnick. Kyler Joel Wesley Chauvin. Ashley Hope Whitaker. Hannah Ruth Whitaker. Bailey Ann White. Macy Joe Whittington. Robert Blaine Wilford Holly. Charles Jacob Wilford Holly. Caius Patrick Thorin Williams. Noah Graham Williams. Holly Bryn Wilson. Baby Wisniewski. Abigail Jo Wolford. Dallin Roderick Reed Wood. Sunshine Jane Yates.
Thank you, Danny, Karen, and Erica. In your journey, you may have or are still feeling isolated and alone, but know that we walk together with you. We stand with you to honor and show remembrance to your baby. Once you have watched this virtual walk, we encourage you to go somewhere special that reminds you of your baby, and at that place, release the balloon that was included in your registration packet. We thank you so much for joining us on this virtual walk, and we wish you peace and comfort. I'd like to close with Kylene and Dave singing Stand By You.
Hands, put your empty hands in mine, and scars, show me all the scars you hide. And hey, if your wings are broken, please take mine so yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Oh, tears make kaleidoscopes in your eyes. And hurt, I know you're hurting, so am I. And love, if your wings are broken, borrow mine till yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we're breaking down, we can find a way to break through. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven, I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Yeah, you're all I never knew I needed. And the heart, sometimes it's unclear why it's beating. And love, if your wings are broken, we can brave through those emotions too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Oh, truth, I guess truth is what you believe in. And faith, I think faith is having a reason. And know now, love, if your wings are broken, borrow mine till yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we're breaking down, we can find a way to break through. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven, I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. I'll be your eyes till yours can shine. I'll be your arms, I'll be your steady satellite. And when you can rise, well, I'll crawl with you on hands and knees. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we're breaking down, we can find a way to break through. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven,